Hi, I'm Lauren Dragon, Senior Staff Writer for Wirecutter and Headphone Expert, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Google Pixel Buds. So first thing, when you get the Pixel Buds and you open them up, you'll notice that this is a little bit flimsy feeling. This little bit of plastic right here is super thin, so I'm kind of concerned about how this will last long term after many opens and closes. But Google tells you when you get these that you're supposed to just be able to open the lid, put it next to your Pixel, and they're supposed to pair. Unfortunately, that's not what happened for me. I've been doing this a while and I had a tough time getting these to pair, but I figured out a trick and this is what you can do. There is a tiny little button right here that you can press and hold down until you'll see a little white light that blinks twice. When it does that, that's manual pairing mode. And that will get you able to pair not only around the not so handy pairing, but also other devices like your laptop and other things like that. So once you get the Google Pixel Buds out of their case, you'll notice that they are connected by a thin cable. So they're not true wireless headphones, but they don't have any remote or mic or anything on it. So it is pretty unobtrusive and it will keep you from losing your earbuds. The cable actually creates a loop inside the earpiece here, and that helps you to stabilize them in your outer ear like that. So the nice thing about these, as opposed to like the AirPods, is they are going to feel a lot more stable in your ears and you aren't going to be worried about running for the train and having them fall out. All of the controls are swipe-based and in the earbuds themselves. Unfortunately though, a lot of them are very wonky. Sometimes I'd be trying to swipe for volume and I'd end up messing something else up or calling up the Google Assistant. It's not the most consistent thing. You'll probably get the hang of it after some practice, but if that's the sort of thing that annoys you, needing to practice with your headphones, that might be a deal breaker. But the biggest thing that a lot of people are interested in the Pixel Buds for is the translation software. Google has been talking about Google Translate for a while. The thing is, the software that does the translation is in the Pixel and not in the Pixel Buds. Even if you use the earbuds, all it really does is trigger listening to you speaking, which can also be done by pressing this little button right there. That's really all the functionality of the earbuds when it comes to the translation software. And the software itself is kind of problematic because it doesn't really work for idioms. So for example, I'm hot.
Estoy caliente.
That is not the phrase you want when you are trying to tell someone that your body is feeling warm. In fact, you just told them that you're feeling kind of sexy. So this is clearly not 100% in terms of translation, and the earbuds really don't play a large part in it. So the Pixel actually will call up Google Assistant and then in turn open up the Translate app, which does all of your translation. But that is not something that you need these particular earbuds to do. That does do it a little faster because it is a native technology to the Pixel, but we also have other earbuds that are able to call up digital assistants, and so I was able to use these Phaetons just as easily. They did all the same functionalities as the Pixel Buds and generally cost about half as much. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. While it is a little bit faster, it's only about 1 second. So it's really up to you as to whether that 1 second of time is worth the money for you. The sound is pretty good. It's unsealed, so you're going to hear your surroundings, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you feel about that. You have to watch that you don't make them too loud though, because if you're drowning out the sound of a train, you could also damage your hearing. But compared to something like the AirPods, which are also unsealed, they have a little bit more bass. They sound pretty good for what they are. So overall, here's what I'd say. These are kind of disappointing for everything that I thought that they would be. We kind of expected them to be able to do more in the buds themselves, but really, they're just kind of earbuds. If that's something that you like the design and look of, fine, but they aren't reinventing the wheel. So I would say for me, there's a lot of other stuff out there that's less expensive that accomplishes the same stuff. So if you want to know more about what we think about different earbuds as well as the Pixel itself, you can go to wirecutter.com and you can always reach me on the comment section or social media. Thanks!